Gordon.
As a team, they do not shoot it well, but individually, Gordon does. You have to find him.
Chandler drives and finishes. Missouri did shoot it well in their win.
When it should be the opposite.
Here's Bailey. Tennessee getting a ton of 15-foot jumpers.
Tournament in Tampa, neutral court. That's what I'm anxious to see because the home crowds have been huge for a number of teams in the SEC.
It's a team that's 6th in the country. Here's Chandler.
Oh, back to the basket and pick and pop stuff. I don't think he's ready for it.
Here's a steal. This is what Tennessee does so well. Chandler flies in for the jam.
Oh my gosh, and he mean mugs the camera afterwards. This activity, jumping the passing lane, gets it from behind, finishes above the rim.
Turnovers in that span. Plavsic, nice feed. Kennedy Chandler the finish.
It's been a cutting clinic.
Plavsic to steal. Another Tennessee takeaway. Here's Chandler. And Plavsic, it won't count. Everybody's hanging out on the rim.
How about Plavsic saying, I can do a backdoor pass. The big man with the dime. And then here he is again with the terrific positioning, getting his own steal. And then that's just such great talent. Kennedy Chandler, arguably the fastest player.
Kobe Brown the rebound. Miller. Chef can deny it at the rim. Set the dish back.
Well, he has a tendency to reverse it sometimes when he doesn't need to. And there's Adu.
Erased that one. 3-on-2. Vescovy back out. Chandler all alone. Turned it into a drive.
Well, and a good job of being patient. He didn't fly in there and doesn't take much to get above the rim. And then Kennedy Chandler, patient, sidesteps the defense. Another scoop shot. Tennessee rolling. That's at that position on any particular night.
Adu played great against Kentucky. Chandler for 3.
See, and there you go. Josiah Jordan-James. Now all of a sudden,
Gray gets rid of it. 3 seconds left, and another one off the rim. Chandler will hold it, and that's how the half will come to an end. Here's Vescovy. Ran into his mom, James's mom, after the Mississippi State game, and that's when I asked him, I said, well, what do we do with this? Back out to Coleman. Missouri's shooting kept them in the game with a hot start.
A little bit of athleticism and really had the highest ceiling at 55.
Adu slams it home and he gets the foul on Pickett on the flyby.
Dude, how about this? What a dime here, just a dart from Kennedy Chandler. And that's how you finish through contact. Strong hands.
Kobe Brown will let it fly. Good hands by Chandler to haul it in.
He's become a reliable defender for Tennessee. So when the minutes are available, but now he's got to find a way. He's got to find a way to get more minutes with this type of play.
Now it's 4. Here's Pickett. Off the mark. This year Missouri is 0-4 in one-possession games. Last year they were 5-0.
A couple of years ago, and certainly starring now. So it doesn't mean you got to get a transfer from Duke or North Carolina.
It's here and there that in years past they would have had available.
And look, with the transfer portal and other things too, and COVID deals of former players that he still keeps up with, especially some Tennessee guys. We talk about Jordan McRae, Josh Richardson, Jerron Maimon, guys that would.
Here's Vescovy. Chandler got fouled after getting the offensive rebound.
Percent from 3, 46% from the field. It shows you that they've got terrific ball pressure, and Musselman's as good as anybody.
Loose ball. Chandler kept it alive. How about a couple of offensive rebounds for the 6-foot freshman? And he gets a Tennessee timeout.
How about Kennedy Chandler getting in the mix on the offensive boards? The hustle, the dive. Rick Barnes has got to love this. No turnovers, all hustle, ton of production from Kennedy Chandler.
For injury, he's back. He's been key. He outplayed Walker Kessler, who did not have a single block for the first time this season in that game.
You know, in the end, it's a good experience for him and has made him a better off-the-ball player because his point guard, this dude's just balling out of control right now as Kennedy Chandler getting into the lane. Again, nice job of just the floater.
Going back to Vescovy's arrival stateside and in the SEC. The Allen had the wild man look back then as a 23-year-old out of Weber State, full beard. Vescovy with a hand in his face. Arkansas's backcourt. J.D. Notae, very underrated as a defensive player. Here's Chandler with the steal. No numbers, no matter. He'll take it, and he'll take a trip to the line. Looking for another quality win, up by 4 against Arkansas. The team high 17 for the Hogs in that one.
I've yet to have a Tennessee game where I didn't mention Kennedy Chandler's wingspan at least 3 times. Can with his instincts and great length. And then once he's off to the races, it's over.
Missouri falls to 4-11 in conference, and Tennessee puts the pressure on Auburn. They got the Tigers coming to town this weekend to try and catch up to them in the SEC standings.